Pounders, welcome back. Tonight, we're going to be ripping some BBMs. I have 20 left. We're looking at a 90% fill rate. It's just under. It's 89 point something. We're going to do a few tonight, but first, we're going to jump in. If you're here early with me, we're going to jump into the pointer. We're waiting on 5. We're on 10 minutes early. Surprise pop up. And maybe we'll dip into the exposures in a little bit as well for BBM. But yeah, 20 left. That's it. That's really, I'm like forcing in a few pointers at the end here, but my deposit limit, I don't get to deposit any more money until the 2nd of the month, and BBM might be filled by then. So we got to see. I might fall like 10 short, which I don't mind. But the sprint, my God, I feel like we should just all be entering the sprint right now, which is like sitting at 50%. Let's pull up the sprint. 52%. 52%. I feel like this is just like the way to go. Is honestly just take all those BBMs and go here, but you can't win 2 million in the sprint. That's it's crazy though. Like if you want to talk about edges, right? And chasing where the money is, it's the smarter, more responsible thing to do. BBM is sort of it's the lottery ticket contest. Everyone knows that at this point, and you're chasing that big prize up top. All my slows are done. How beautiful. How beautiful is the left side of this screen here? Beautiful. All gone. We're out of slow draft hell. We had a few eliminators that we got to end off with some Ollie Gordon shares with, which was sweet. Just something that other drafters weren't getting for 90% of the contest plus. But yeah, it's especially I talked about this the other day, where it does have the regular season prize, but it's very minuscule comparatively. But there is a small edge to putting 2 players on the same team drafted for 95-80% of the contest. Whatever, 70% of the contest. If only 30% of the field is drafting Ollie Gordon, and then you pair that with Kendre, who's going to be 20% owned, that's pretty cool. Let's go Jefferson here. Let's not reinvent the wheel. Let me log into Best Ball Overlay, get my exposures up. How easy. And then what do we want? We want you. What do we want? We gotta upload the exposures here. I want to say this is the big board one. I'll be able to tell. All right. Yep. 15.6% Jefferson. That's post NFL draft. Man, that injury, not too concerned about it for Jefferson, but is anyone discrediting Addison just a little bit after they bring in Thielen? Is he gonna take a small hit? Does that say anything about Jefferson's injury? Is it bad for Hawk? I haven't heard much buzz on it. But maybe he will be there just to pad the early season, and it looks like that's what they're looking for. Pounders, what's up, Al Bugs? Nick in the house. Imagine how little of a field is drafting Jake Bobo. Yeah, bro. That's Nick. That's all you, dude. That's got your name all over it. Frank on my Herzig team. What's up, baby? What's up, Frank? Hope you guys are having a good Friday night. We don't have a beer crack just yet. We won't hydrate on the first one, and then we're gonna get into some BBMs after this. I have to grab my exposure still. Go here, go to exposure and extract. Like, why am I looking at zeros? That's why. All right. Let's see what we get on the way back to us. Now let's upload. All right. Jefferson plus AJ Brown, can't go wrong. The pointer, if you guys don't know, is 2 out of 12, 1 out of 6, 1 out of 3. It's gonna be a little bigger final, but I do like that it's less punishing to try to advance these teams. Do we wanna do a Bauer start? Mm, let's go Bucky. Let's go Bucky. 8.7%. I am above field on JT with 11.4. Lad, less people are doing it with Lad right now in this contest because Lad had that fall, that those RBs pretty much religiously go ahead, and you're seeing less pairings of Jefferson plus Lad in this contest at least. And this final is a little bigger, like 188 isn't anything to bat an eye at. It's, these but I like that. I'd rather have more sweats in the finals and have the finals just be a little bigger like they did this. And instead of this being 1 out of 6, 1 out of 6, which they easily could have done, this is, uh this is cool. I like this setup, so they're forcing me to put more money in the account, man. The thoughts on JSN are give me him give me him in, like, full point PPR. I've been drafting the slide, so, like, I have him ranked at 34. We took Terry on the slide too, which felt good because we weren't buying him early. Yeah. Jason's an interesting one for sure. You know what? These are my big boy exposures, aren't they? Now we have our BBMs. Yeah, we're sitting at 5.3% Jason. Let's go Lamar. Let's go Lamar. Let's go Elite QB. I have been falling. I just have so much Josh Allen. Allen, I'm at what? Allen, we're at 12.8. Hurts, we just got over 9 today. 8.8. Hurts, I wish I had more Hurts. Lamar, I think, is due for some regression in the throwing touchdowns category. I don't know if he's gonna pop off 40 this year, but I have been drafting a shit ton of Zay Flowers, someone that I really wasn't taking much of in the big board. I just I can't. I can't not I can't not take him in the 6th round. Like, we're getting him in the 6th round. Let me see if I can find one of these teams. These BBM rooms have been crazy too. August, all the new, like, redraft people are back. Um, Zay Flowers at 66 today in BBM. Myers at 90 is a bring back on this giant stack. We go Dart plus Hurts. We double stack Philly. We actually double stack Baltimore too, if I don't mind. Value tight ends in this RB room. I mean, 10 spots of value here. Look at this on Warren. 11 on ETN, who I don't draft a ton of. That was a BBM team, boys. That you gotta bump my Herzig score at least $200 for that, just for that one team. Who else is on my Herzig team, Bugs? I don't really remember, man. I just kind of put it together. I knew I wanted Frank. That was the only person I knew I wanted. Long-standing member of the pound here. Long-standing member. Bugs, maybe you can do it back to back. Kill goes. Gross spot. I might just go JMO. Yeah. Let's do the JMO thing. We have Jefferson. I'm just staring at this week 17 dome game, Detroit versus Minnesota. Like, give me pieces of that, man. Give me pieces of that. Comes back around, we should be able to get Zay Flowers pretty easily as well. But yeah, I was very anti Zay Flowers in the big board. Holy shit. He fell to a price that I'm like, yeah, we in. We're in now. It doesn't even make sense. Like, I knew he was misplaced early in the big board, like, this is crazy expensive, likely gets hurt, and Zay Flowers gets cheaper. What the f that's how badly priced he was, but now it's like, what are we doing? What are you doing? This is, uh this is probably happening. If not if not, give me one of these. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. This is a little warm up here. Mike Murray says, "Seahawks are this year's Bucks, an undervalued offense you're going to need." Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna get pieces. What I'm targeting for Seattle mainly is Charbonnet. It's mainly Charbonnet. I I think Sam Darnold could be, so, like, I have 9.3%. I think he's just a good value. Can we get Zay Flowers 67? Probably not. I'm just gonna go Zay here over DK, over Smith, over Waddle. We'll pull up the correlation here. Just a couple picks. DK, that's crazy. That imagine if that's if that's, like, the true correlation is fucking because he's a flower, man. That's it. He's a flower, a blossoming flower. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. No, I do Zay Flowers is heavily tied to Lamar spike weeks. So if you look at any previous Zay Flowers spike week, he finishes as a top 5 receiver. Lamar Jackson finished as a top 2 that week. It's very heavily tied to Lamar spike weeks. Correlate, I think is important, but when he's falling into the 60s, round 6, I don't I don't care. I don't have Lamar. Like, that's just it's pretty crazy there. It's getting to a point where he's worth a buy. Tony Pollard coming off the board at 61, sad. Tony Pollard is just we lucked into 100% it's just lucking into the Tajay Spears injury. This was probably closer to 7.5%, about when he got injured because we were still taking Spears too. But yeah, we definitely ended up on the lucky side of that. No complaints. No complaints from me. Give me one of these 2. There's no chance. You're not giving me Waddle here at 60 so close. Why'd you gotta te why you gotta why you gotta tease me like that, man? Alright, we're going Diggs. We're going Diggs. We got the week 16 bring back for Baltimore. It was meant to be. 3-team week 16. That's what you need. You need to correlate. You need in this contest, it's not as big of a deal. I'm going Diggs in BBM when it's 1 out of 16. Yeah, you need shit to go right. Yeah, you need shit to go right for sure. Kelly in the house. What's up, Kelly? What do you guys have left for drafts? Have you guys dipped into the battle royale streets yet? Which I personally I have not yet. Dog Bowl is gonna be man, I gotta figure out we need to bank like week 1, week 2 weekly winners with one of our 10 teams. That's that's what we'll plan on. We need insta bankroll. Let's go Aaron Jones here, get that Minnesota correlation. Potentially, we're targeting one of these QBs as our QB2 with this team. Also, just goes in a good spot to get a QB as well. It's just a good spot. Any word on Andrews? Back at practice, that's right. Let's go. I saw the initial scare and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. Anyone but," almost. Like, "Oh, anyone but." That's that's I feel that, man, like, I'm struggling for time myself. Struggling for time myself. Coleman off the board at 79. When are people when are we gonna learn? I learned. When are we gonna learn? I don't see it happening for Buffalo receivers this year, man. I just don't see it. I don't see it. It's not to say that one guy can't go ham, like, Coleman could go ham and score 10 touchdowns, but I don't see him posting 1,200-yard season with those kinda tutty numbers. I just don't. Zach Charbonnet, that's early, 86. Sharp, sharp. If Warren's there, I think we're gonna make the tiebreaker with Warren. We just have so much Andrews, but we'll do one of these 2 happily, pretty happily. We have to bump down Jayden Reed. That's the only one I wanna update on our ranks. We gotta bump him down. You can get him in, like, the 100s. Yeah, Warren goes. Mm, how many picks are we up in? 1,000,000? This is RB coming up next. What happened to RB? We also have Drake May as an option too, but we'll see what we need. So far, we have a 1-2-4-1, Lamar Jackson, Bucky Irving, Aaron Jones, Jefferson, J-Mo, Flowers, Andrews. This week 17 game cooking up with a double stack there and mini. Play ball. Play ball. What's up, Lane? How you doing, man? Bo Nix, Dobbins. I was hoping one of these RBs would sneak back to us. They're coming quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 badgeless in this room, and they are like hungry, hungry hippos when it comes to the freaking running back. Hungry, hungry hippo. Well, Pollard 61, which I don't mind. Charbonnet 86. I mean, some of these picks are good. Yeah. Can't even be mad. Some of the picks I just like. Fuck. Mm, let's just super stack Baltimore here. Let's grab another Baltimore piece. We'll ignore Pittman for now. See what comes back around. My God, the RBs. Look how dry this room sucked all the life out of the RBs. Holy smokes. Thank God we grabbed Aaron Jones where we did. God damn. Usually this range is filled with RBs. Cam Scat, Stevenson, Javonte. This is where you're gonna make your money this year, by the way, is getting this tier right. Algier. Can't stop the tier. Can't stop the drag, the mouse drag right before Algier. He's gotta be included in that mouse drag there. He's gotta be included. 1, 2, 5, 1. May's gone. Can we push? I think we have to try to. Where did Goff go? Goff's already off the Goff went off at pick 100. Holy shit. I didn't even see that. 20 picks before. A 2-4-2-1. This is draft. I'm doing 800 drafts this offseason. I don't think I've ever seen a 2-4, 2-1 start. That's a strategy. That is a strategy. So we will be targeting JJ McCarthy, not with this pick. We're gonna try to push it to right by PDP. Pittman's still there, which is funny. He finally goes at 112. That's a good pick. Wow. Ingram comes back to us too. Do we just keep pushing RB? Seems like such a bad decision. Fuck it. Let's do it. We got Ingram to fall 10 picks. Let's try and make this one work. It's a point or two, so we can play around a little bit more. Yeah, this is strong. That's strong. What sucks is we might have to have to push the McCarthy pick. We'll see. Can we get him at 139? Ish. Ish. It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting. We got some good RBs. This is like the 0 RB haven right here. Let's go. Let's go. Give me all of these guys. Shit. We'll add Chubb in there. We'll add Najee in there. Squinting. Squinting. Ollie season. Oh my god, my big board teams are so live. All those teams that lost like 100 CLV with Ollie Gordon going from like 150, 180 to like 300. We're back. We're back. Ollie Gordon's live. Yes, it's just JJ McCarthy here. We just have this double stack. We have game stack. Let's let's lean in. Let's lean in. Now we need to we need we need we need 3 of these RBs. We're done at QB, we're done at tight end. We're gonna end up with 7 wide receivers, 7 RBs there. It's probably gonna be a 2-6-8-2 or 2-7-7-2. Not sure. Oh, Ollie goes at 129. Badgeless. Oh no, he's not badgeless. I was gonna say the badges have evolved. They haven't. No way. 150 down, Paul. So 0, 0 Jordan Mason. That's a stance. That's a stance. Even I have more than 0. I'm sitting with 3.7%. Some of those though are guests coming on and making me take him. So that's honestly probably like 30 to 40% of those shares. I I'm on board with that, man. I'm on board with that. I think he's expensive for where he goes and for what his role is gonna be, and you don't have a very good floor with him. You might have a good ceiling, or that's yet to be seen on this team and what are the splits gonna look like with Aaron Jones, but Aaron Jones does have the certainty of the 3rd down work, so his floor is going to be higher. Braylon Allen went. Hmm. The Braylon Allen bet I love. What are we sitting at? Jaden Blue goes? Have fun, bro. We're sitting at 11%, bro. This is probably just Trey Benson here. The Braylon Allen bet can hit a couple different ways, right? First off, his price, he's change of pace back, and he could eat into that role, right? He could eat into some of the goal line touches. You're hoping there are goal line touches on this offense. First off, there may not be. Fields, a rushing quarterback, could eat into some of those anyways. But the real bet for Braylon Allen is you're hoping this team like starts slow. They're like out of playoff contention before the trade deadline in November. You hope they trade Brees Hall. Like that's the bet that like That's nutted. That's the nuts right there with Braylon. You're hoping for Breece Hall to be dished off. That's the nuts scenario, and I don't mind leaning into that because you're also getting first off, he's gonna be one of the top 5 handcuffs for picks that go after pick 100. He's going to have some sort of role in the offense no matter what. So, I guess the worst case scenario would be Breece Hall stays and Breece Hall plays good, and the Jets win games. That would be the trifecta bad for him. We gotta take Rashad White off this list, and we just need to click Ray Davis here. We did not get enough of those RBs that we had queued up. Oh, Mag, what's up? Hey, Pat, BBO has been so key during slow draft hell. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It makes it a lot easier on the eyes, the brain. Steve, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys coming in. Riley with 44% exposure to Austin Eckler was drafting him everywhere in the 170s, and I just had to lean in. Sometimes you get that feeling. You get that feeling. Yeah. Then moving on from B-Rob's very good for Eckler. Very good. Jaden Daniels is he's gonna run the ball a shit ton in the red zone. It's still there. It's gonna be a running back by committee. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like overly excited about anyone in that offense for running backs. I think it's gonna be a running back by committee. You're gonna have your change of pace in Bill, and or maybe the nuts for him would be like if he takes over first and second consistently, like that's really good. And the problem lies when they get to the red zone. Jaden Daniels split red zone carries last year with B-Rob, basically 48% to 52%. He likes having the ball in his hands. Like Rodgers at the 1 yard line. Like he's throwing the post. He's throwing in the corner. That's the real concern. That's what's gonna limit the upside. Oh, we need another running back that's gonna be on the field with this freaking team. Our RB3s, Trey Benson. I need points, not hurt players. Maybe. Can the Rashad White plus Bucky thing work here? Ah, this is all I can look at. We can't even look at tight ends. Do we just have to go like Woody on this next one? It's really like we can't go anybody on the pup right now. I don't mind Keaton too. I don't mind. We're gonna need 7. This is gonna be a 2-7-7-2. There's just no way. Our RB3 is Trey Benson. Like we need fucking 7. It is what it is. That's what's happening. We just don't have the team to take Joe Mixon here. We don't have the team. We don't have the team. I do think there are teams that I still would take him in that 150 range. This is just not it. We need Oh, man. How late does this dude get to stay on the board? How late is he gonna stay on the board for? Because now I'm starting to get a little bit man, why if our RB3 was like if our RB3 was Bill. Well, now we'll leverage the other side of Joe Mixon just not returning from injury. Oh god. Had to go with one of the narratives. Had to go with one of them here. Yeah, That's quite the deal, Paul. That's quite the deal. They didn't wanna pay B-Rob. It's smart. It's smart. They never really allowed him to be, like, true workhorse with so he had a tough start to his career. Getting shot, injuries, tough start. I like B-Rob a lot. I honestly wish for that dude to be successful. It's just dude, San Fran's kinda gross right now. Trey Franklin off, Malik Washington off. Spears even, I wish we could have taken like, even Spears, if he's gonna miss the first 4 games, he's gonna have down production for a couple weeks as well after that. It'll probably take him till, like, week 6 to be up to speed, but then you have pretty high re-injury risk problem there. I still like making the bet on someone like Spears that has proven to have those spike weeks, if he can come back and stay healthy. Shipley goes. I think this is where we go Kendra, Slayton, Trey Harris. Let's go Trey Harris. Fucking pick 187. Let's go Trey Harris. Let's give me Trey Harris at 187. We'll take a shot on that. We will take a shot on him there. All right. We tried making a comeback here at RB. We're seeing with the 2662 Lamar and JJ McCarthy, Bucky Irving, Aaron Jones, Trey Benson, Ray Day, Dowdle, and Marks. One more, and we'll be good. Like, we have touches. We have touches. We're definitely leaning into that Bucky early capital hitting the lineup every week. And I guess to help us early, season 2 is Rashad White coming back from what's it, the groin that's day to day. He might not even miss week 1, but uh, if he's not a full participant, that's just lucky. Jefferson, JMO, Zay, Diggs, Bateman, and Trey Harris. Now, is one of these guys shit? I need one of these guys to feel good about the team, though. I don't know if I could do. If this was BBM, I would put Kendre over Giddens, just due to what percent he'll be owned, much less on Kendre. I just love. I like the Giddens pick. I like the Giddens pick a lot. And I think that's a fine tiebreaker there too. Dude, Joe Mixon's gonna go undrafted here. I have not seen him. I haven't seen him go in the 200s yet. I have not seen him go in the 200s. We were almost in the last round. Rashard Smith just went off. Jesus Christmas. If he started playing week 8, week 10, you'd be happy at this point. Man, what's up, dude? What's up, baby? If you guys are just showing me, go down, slap the like on the live stream. We're gonna be doing battle royale content all season long. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Get yourselves at boldgrowing.com. See your exposures. Get the combinations live on stream. We had 8 of the 36 Dog Bowl tickets last season. 8. And we didn't. It wasn't due to the amount of users. It wasn't due to the amount of users. 8 of the 36 were BB. I fucking wish one was me. No more spreadsheets. No more spreadsheets. Come on, let's go. All that time to pick Dalton Schultz. Holy. All right, who are we even going? We're going AD, aren't we? I'm going AD. We're just doing it. We're just going AD. Go get your guys. $11 contest. All right. Good try, Chad. Tried sneaking into a BBM. Absolutely no shot, buddy. Not without me here. We're on the back end with 4 cutie pies. Look at these badge lists. Look how sweet they look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Underdog is alive and well. You love to see it. We love to see it. These rooms have been crazy. These rooms have the August draft. Very nice. Very nice. Shout out to Chad, someone that can actually win dog bowl tickets. Back to back years, I think, too. I think he's back to back. Chase off the board. Chase off the board. Let's pull up the cell phone here. I might need to get a. We might need a beer. Might need a beer. Oh, I hate when Underdog does this, and you like it just says 0 seconds the whole time. It's kind of a little pet peeve. It just it irks me, I guess is the best way to say it. Irks the shit out of me. Gibbs goes at 3. Oh, I'm so excited for redraft. I really am praying. Like, give me a top 5 pick this year, and, like, let it be 5th, and then just give me Gibbs. Is that realistic? That doesn't sound realistic, but it's a dream. It's a dream. Pick 6 goes Nico Collins. There goes Amon-Ra. Oh my god. Oh, man. Jefferson at 9 would have been sick. We're skipping over CMC. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's turn this to BBM and see our expos. 12.4% neighbors. We're going to lean into neighbors. One of my favorite picks on the back end of this first round. One of our favorite picks. Yeah, I was gonna say the badgeless are gonna scoop up Derrick Henry here, like they have to. And we'll take Drake London, please, and thank you. Thank you. Wanna what? Oh yeah, we're 1 sec here. That's with Bowers. 31% with Drake London. That's a shit ton with Drake London. Let's go Bowers. I actually don't have this combo yet, and it's a week 17. I just caught my eye there. It just caught my eye. We had no Bowers with our neighbors, and when you're gonna have 12.4% neighbors, you probably at least a couple of them. Just who's to say it's going to make it to week 17? But if we wanted to go Drake London, the best part about it is adding that second player to the combo tools. Okay, like, yeah, I have this combination a lot. Well, if you like it strong, you think those players, whatever, this price, you don't wanna pass it up. Just take them and see if there's a way to get different in the 3rd round, which there usually is. There usually is. Let's turn this on available players. Yeah. What seemed to be wrong, right, with my neighbor's exposure was 30. 3% with Drake London and then only like 9% with AJ Brown, when really you could probably put them in the same tier. Holy smokes, Marvin Harrison goes off at 19. He shouldn't even be going at 30. There's Hampton, pick 23, Jacobs. The double RBs for the 2 spot, the 3 spot, and the 4. God damn. Is anyone making the Emmanuel Wilson click? Is anyone taking Emmanuel Wilson in the chat? Let me see the hands. The first quarter, I wish I had the funds, man. I wish I had the funds. Oh, god. They're going to rotate wide receivers. He's going to get onto the field. He's going to get onto the field. A lot of those wide receivers are gonna rotate in and out. Unless someone can become clear alpha, and my bet would be on Kyle Williams, but they just have a wish-wash of wide receivers right now. The group is who knows? Maybe it's freaking Efton Chisholm. Who knows? I like Henry. I like I like Josh Allen here. Yeah, we don't have too much with Josh Allen. Let's let's do that. Let's do that. Pick 33 Josh Allen. We'll take that. Only about 12% of our teams. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is why you save entries is so true. These August drafts I've been drafting is freaking nuts. Nuts. Just people doing crazy shit. They're like they got their redraft friends, whatever, maybe even like just draft parties and someone's on Underdog. Hey, like download Underdog, you'll like it. Every everyone's friends would like this. We're going Terry or Tet, and we're gonna make the switch to Tet here. 40. Someone that started at pick 50. We got on it early, and then we took a pretty long break. But yeah, Thielen getting moved is really not for just Ted. It's mainly that's bigger for be more impactful for someone like Coker. BBOC in the house. What's up, Anthony? Make sure to slap the like. Head of PR. You're hired. You're hired. Terry goes. I even like Terry at this price still. And we have some Terry in the 50s with that some of that negative FUD when before he was signing his contract. Wow, this guy goes 3 RBs and then goes first. No fear at all. No fear at all. We're gonna be in a good range to go RB here, hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna be in a weird spot. Going elite tight end and elite QB is not something I do a lot. If I go one, then I typically wait on the other onesie position. We're gonna try and make this one work. I'm gonna try and make this one work. We gotta hope like these guys to have 2 of the 3 have 2 RBs behind us. We gotta hope they don't bleed the board dry. We'll just see what comes back to us. See what comes back to us. There goes Chuba. K-Walk went at 30? Oh my I was gonna say, I was like, "Where's K-Walk? K-Walk should still be on board." Nope, he went at pick 30. And Mahomes went at 54. This dude's playing on his own set of ranks, that's for sure. He's got his own board. He's got his own board. He's in his own world. I think this is like a Yahoo practice draft. Oh my. We'll just jam that real fast. We'll go Alvin Kamara for our first RB. This is a spot where pretty happy pulling up Tony Pollard as well to pick 64. Even though we're at 17%, but I also wouldn't mind something like one of these 4. We'll be happy with one of these 4. Hunter would have been in there too. Just don't take all of them. Just leave me 1. Just leave me 1. I don't wanna tilt this early. There goes 2. I don't wanna tilt. Bro, you need wide receivers, man. You need alright, those are 2 good clicks. Those are 2 good clicks. Shit, people scared me. Oh my Ah, oh, god. I deserve it. I honestly deserve it. I deserve it. Came in here calling them the bad list and sh why would the JD team want fucking Debo? Like, why? That'd be that'd be dumb. Go Pacheco here. I don't know if I'm gonna love my team if I don't grab another RB here. We already need to catch up at wide receiver. Let's grab Pacheco here. I think Pacheco's been a sneaky winner so far this offseason. You're not hearing a whole lot about this back. Kareem Hunt's been dealing with injuries. Uh, Rashard Smith, we'll see. Pacheco's been kind of just a sneaky, just just hanging around. And we're at what? We're at like 6.5%, so this will get us that's 8, right. So right on basically right on. We're hoping for, like, Josh Downs to come back to us here at 81. It's really what we're looking at. Damn, I can't believe we went 4 in a row. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Too sharp, man. Too sharp. The 1-3-2-0. We'll see if he can recover. It looks fine right now. Oh, man. Yeah, I have enough. I have 17% Tony Pollard. It's not like I'm probably better off making a click in that similar range that it's fine. Pacheco's risen quite a bit this offseason too, though. Let's have a peek. Peek. Does anyone use the free baseball overlay portion of the website where you can actually just look up where these players have gone? Pacheco's up 43 spots. Our average pick on Pacheco's 84.9. His ADP is 70.1. We had to bite the bullet here at 64. You win some, you lose some. This room was going heavy RBs, though I can't just sit back and watch. I just can't. The avalanche was coming. The avalanche hit. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm going Judy here over Shakir. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, those teams, you look back at those teams and you were getting Pacheco, like, post pick 100. The big board was crazy. The big board for Pacheco was crazy. There was so much hate for kinda no reason. So we get lucky with Judy here at 81, like, let's talk about it. We got Judy at 81 on a team that needed wide receiver help. Bring back on Buffalo? Yeah, damn. I gotta we gotta get to you. I gotta drop these in the chat, like, there's no way. There's no way. They're letting us eat right now. Do we go Coleman here at 88? Coleman, it's one of these 3, and we're not gonna get one of these. I don't think we're getting one of these 4. We have to pray. We have to just fuck. Fuck. We'll take a shot on him when it's correlated. We're at 0.8%, so we'll take a shot when it's correlated. Yeah, no, I saw Liam's post, man. I saw, like, what if I enter the NFL and I go for 1,200 yards and 13 touchdowns? We can't speak we're just, like, crazy hypotheticals because you could do that with any player. Like, just you could just do it with any player. Uh, the Cowboys, yeah, no, no. I'm not gonna be running back, bro. I'm not gonna be a running back. I'll tell you that. I'd be good at, like, bringing the water on the field, you know? Like a light jog, nothing crazy, no heavy equipment, just, like, carry a towel or 2. I'd be pretty good. Bakey Bake off, Jaden Higgins off. Yeah. I feel like we didn't get a ton of positive buzz about Higgins. Not from preseason, not from camp. Definitely worrisome. See what Chad does. He's sitting here with a 1-2-4-1. Chase Jacobs. He's playing the Kyler side of this Arizona Cincy game, which I like. He also brings in Reed at 97, which I like as well. Just wondering how far he can fall. Interesting to go Reed and Addison, potentially both. Well, Addison's out for 3 games, and Reed is not good to go. You're hoping he gets out there, but yeah, no, it's yeah, if Coleman does that, like, just cross this year off my list, and I'm good with I'm good with it. Steve 0-4-0. This is gonna be a Dak pick. Yep, Pickens. This guy continues to draft running backs even though he went 3 straight. Like, let's just stop. This room, bunch of hungry hippos, man. Oh, they went back to back. We're so close. We're getting F on both sides here. Look, bro, like, there's no chance. There's no chance. We're going Shaheed. There's no chance. We're getting freaking porked on both sides. Getting porked by the badgeless on my right and just I don't know what's happening on the left. They're just everyone's hungry for RBs in this room. Even that dude's like, "Give me ETN." Gladly. ETN, you're hoping he gets traded. Like, I don't think and even then, like, where's he go that he's gonna smash? People would want him to go to Dallas just because they have no Javonte Williams. So annoying. So annoying. You know, when the stars align, it feels so good, and then when the stars just don't align, although this June falling 11 picks, in a way, rescued us at wide receiver, and it was a week 16 bring back, which is sick. We're gonna have the advantage at tight end, at QB. We're most certainly not going to have the advantage at running back. However, this is so tempting to just go Colson, Loveland with Bowers. So tempting. But let's pair our Giants together here with Neighbors and Scatabo, and they said Scadabo's gonna start with about 30% of the work. That's fine, that's fine. We'll see if he can turn it into a 50-50 or win the majority. But to say he's gonna start with about 30%, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think people took that as a negative. I think people actually thought at the time that he was going to be called the starter maybe from game 1, and that just I was not drafting him like that was gonna happen. So I actually like this little discount we're getting on Camscat now. Better price than the early drafters when we just paid up for Pacheco. You gotta win somewhere. So Javonte at the top of the depth chart. Ooh, people may coming around or the badges are coming around. The Sharps eat Javonte. It's so funny. Bears would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, Bears would be good. I agree. Bears would be good. He would probably just take over first and second down. He would Bears actually be a sneaky good spot. Ben Johnson's first chance to to remove touches away from Swift. Alright, 2 spot. What is this 3-3-4-0? What are we doing? What are we doing? Holy smokes. I mean, I was fine with the team until that's a l it's just a lot of capital at QB. And the unstacked Caleb's tough look. Especially, like, Herbert's on the board too. Like, Goff's still on the board. No, he wasn't, but Herbert was. Unless I'm blind. Nah, Herbert was. Interesting choice. People make interesting choices. Okay, here we go. I mean, we're sitting with Neighbors, Tet, Judy, Coleman, and Shaheed. 5 wide receivers by Shaheed, 5 wide receivers by Bateman. That's like I'm in the zone there. We're just in new territory going elite QB and elite tight end on the same team. There goes Toots. There goes he be tootin'. No, my god. Fuck. I was going to go Braylon Allen, but now it's, uh, Stevenson as a 14. Let's take the slide on Njoku. We get him at pick fucking 130, basically. Take the slide on we can go Joe Flacco for a second QB. The problem with Flacco is you first off, is he gonna be playing week 7? They have a tough start. I think week 7 is actually Baltimore for them. Don't ask me why I know that. Don't. Just don't. Yeah, I confirm. Browns week, because 'cause I'm probably wrong. Week 7, 2025. They're it's Miami. They play who? To start the season, the Browns play Cincy, the Ravens, Packers, Lions, Vikings, Steelers. Dolphins, Pats, Jets. Then they play the Ravens again November 16th, so that's probably closer to week 10. Uh, Now we go Tank Bigsby at 136. I'm cool with this. We'll take a 14 pick slide on Tank Bigsby. We took the slide on Njoku. Now we have our hands out, and they just putting picks in our hands for us. This is easy. This game's easy. Yeah, Baltimore buys only 2 teams on bye week 7. Shit. Wow, Rashad White off at 138 on the 2-5-3-2 team. There are legit 3 to 4 teams in this pod that are just building weird ass teams. 3 3-4-4-0, 2-2-7-0, a 2-5-3-2, a 2-5-4-1. Someone on the right was doing some weird shit. What are these rooms? Just uh, CBBOB teaching. What's up, Skyline? Niners turn B-Rob into a DJ Moore trade. That'd be sick. Oh, oh, I would go take the loan out now from the bank. I would go take the loan out now from the bank. I would just show them. I'd just show them the exposure. Not on B-Rub. I got lucky. I got lucky on the B-Rub fade. We got lucky. This is me buying the fall too. We were buying the fall during the uncertainty at like pick 115 to 140. And then he ended up in San Fran. It was like, oh fuck. He's gonna fall further than that. But I think it was worth the risk when they were saying they're shopping him. When he fell, you just don't know where he's gonna land. You freaking don't. So it seemed like a good opportunity. And it was. I would do it again. This is definitely a different room for us. This is a different looking room. Kamara, Pacheco, Cam Scat, Tank Bigsby. We can't go another Brown. Give me Algier here, bro. Just thank God. One time. One time for the boys. Let's go Algier. Brady's fine too. Not a pass catching back. You could say it's a whatever, a down week for Josh Allen if that ever happens. And, Ray Day punches 2 in to, push through Allen to week 17 after a bad week 16. I don't mind the team correlation there, even though he's not a pass catching back, but let's just go Algier in this situation. Have a ton of Ray Day too. 13%. Should have a ton of Algier. Yeah, 18.6. I sort of like saving this for Dart, but week 7's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. Are we gonna have him out there for week 6? Those Tillman, yeah, it's one of these. It's it's probably we're at 1.6% Leggett. We have 9.3% Coker. That probably should be a Geno click. But let's push our next QB. Dart's interesting. Dart's interesting. What do you think, chat? Chat, do we have a chance? Is Dart gonna be on the field for week 7? Do we have a chance for him to cover the bye week? Even then, if he doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's the end of the world if he doesn't cover the bye week. but I do like Dart. I mean, 2.3%. This will get us a little closer to 3. You don't need a full 8% to field average with him just due to he's not going drafted in every contest. Now, since that last preseason game, he's been getting scooped up a lot more. Gino goes here. There's no chance it's correlated. It's not. Yeah. We pull in the Carolina double too, which is interesting. Very interesting. Yep, look at Giants schedule weeks 4 to 6. Mm. Eddie, you're on drafters right now? Is that what you're selling right now? I haven't downloaded it yet. I like Fast Draft. I became a partner with Fast Draft this summer, and I like their product a lot. I like it a lot better than DK, that's for sure. And just having a second platform to draft on to get players at different prices in a different type of format that's full point PPR. You just kinda spread your wings, find edges in different types of contests. I guess we have to lean into Dart here. Fuck us. Um, Troy Franklin's been someone we're trying to scoop up a little more of, and we're gonna do it here. And we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it live. Is this the other 2772? It has to be. It just has to be. Our RB3's Cam Scat. It just has to be. It's just I forced myself into this. I know. I fucked up. No, I didn't. This team's actually pretty sweet. This team's actually pretty sweet. We do have to lean into this 7, though. We do have to lean into this 7. If Keon Coleman's a bust, which I pick 80, it's pretty good likely that he doesn't outpay this ADP, but we'll correlation for hopefully a single game spike in the playoffs, hopefully multiple spikes, but Shaheed we get Franklin, a little sketch, but we gotta run with it. Let's go Dart here. I don't wanna play around. We have the double stack. We have the week 17 bring back with Bowers, it's written in the stars, as they say. Written in the stars. Tarek, Pat, how long did it take you to get your deposit limit raised? Because I'm currently dealing with that now with 50 BBMs left to draft. I feel you, dude. No worse feeling. Almost instantly. You fill out a form, download it. I filled it out on Canva. It's where I make my YouTube thumbnails. Uh, you might just you can probably download it to like Google Docs or something and just edit it. And if you're in Mass, which I'm not sure if you are, Mass, you don't have to prove how much you make to get up to the second tier. That's uh, the 75K to 150,000 tier. And then at 150K, so like so in Mass, it's everyone can deposit $1,000. If you want to deposit more than that, you have to do in tier 2, which you have to fill out a form. So like $1,000. Well, when you take all your money out and your dog needs a surgery that costs fucking that's what happened to me. All my fantasy football winnings last year went to my doggo, and I would do it again. Uh-huh. Please. Um, they do it in 5 minutes though, dude. Fill out the form, send it back. What you do is you go on Underdog, you go to the contact support, you go through them, they'll send you the form. It's very quick. They're awesome. But yeah, Mass is a pain. So I can deposit more money in like 3 days. So don't fill BBM yet, boys. Don't fill BBM. It shouldn't. It's going pretty slow. But as it gets closer and closer, it always fills faster and faster. And they put the battle royales out, toggles out. The sprint looks like it's gonna overlay, point route. fucking great contest. Like, am I gonna save my monies for the BBMs, but can we get away with 6 RBs here? I think we can. Jesus, even Quorum's gone. Holy shite. We're not we're not going we're not going 7 RBs because there's not 2 guys here that I fuck with. There's just not. Is this the Emmanuel Wilson team? Boys, is this the skeleton key right here? Is this the skeleton key? Damian Pierce, I don't mind that. Yeah, we're fucking doing it. We're fucking doing it. Don't take him in. Like, don't take Emmanuel Wilson. Like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Gonzi, make your pick. Make your pick. Oh, I saw green. This dude's got 100 running backs. So do we. Yeah, let's go. Not gonna lie, I like that click a lot right now. I have enough Marshawn Lloyd that I'd be happy if I'm wrong. Now I'll just play the other side. With a couple of these drafts at the end of the season, Manuel Wilson's gonna be pretty easily under 5% owned, I would say. Yeah, in a contest that pays out the regular season too, if he's just a fucking beast, if Jacobs went down early, could just be cooking. Could just be cooking. Allen, Dart. So we'll review this one, then we'll jump into another one. Wait for this to fill. If you want to jump in the BBM with me, you can jump in now. 262. Allen, Dart, Kamara, Pacheco, Cam Scott, Tank Bigsby, Algier, Daniel Wilson, Neighbors, Tet, Judy, Coleman, Shaheed, Leggett, Trev bring in another correlating giant, please. Very strong at tight end, but yeah, obviously, if we have Stevenson in here, does it feel better with Stevenson and then this Njoku pick being like Kincaid? Could have been like Kincaid. Oh, well. We will never know. On to the next one. Another one. Another one. All right. Pick 5, pick 6. Pick 6. It sucks because we're just going to be faced with like Jefferson unless someone does. Someone needs to get out of line. Someone needs to get out of line. I want one of these 3. CD's nuts is probably going CD. I would imagine he doesn't. He goes, yeah, good man. Don't let that bias get in the way of your money. Don't let that bias get in the way of your money. Borat's got to go Jefferson over Barkley. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Fuck. I can't get my Jefferson exposure down. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. We're just going to end up with a million shares of Jefferson. It is. That is just the way it is. Let's have a little refresh here. Let's get the newest exposures up. God damn. Pick 6 when you don't want Jefferson's tough. Obviously, I have so much because I was leaning into him at pick 2, and then he got hurt. I'm good with it. Getting Jefferson at pick 6 is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Just hope he plays every game. Them adding Thielen in is just like a little it's just like a little schmid schmidge worry, schmidge. Like, "Oh, shit, is he not healthy? Are they just doing it for Addison?" Like, what's one thing we do know is Naylor who's drafting Naylor? Show yourself in the chat. I know there's one of you in here. Who's got a Naylor? Who's got a Naylor share? The Jags adding Tim Patrick is, like I actually like it a lot. I like it a lot for the Diamond Brown fade. I think holy shit. Is this a Jefferson AJ Brown team? Our first? Really? Really? Is dang. Yeah, we have 0 AJ Brown Jefferson. 14 team. Sick. That's sick. I don't think I realized that. I thought I had because it's not, like, completely uncommon. We take those. We we take those. There it is. Gotta get them out. Alright, let's see. I guess we did lower our Jefferson from, like, 13, 14% for BBM down to 10.9%. This will put us at 11 though. But our first team with AJ Brown's interesting. And I have no Jefferson Josh Allen, I have no Jefferson Lamar is so interesting. Obviously, if I put this to all contests, like, I have a couple, not a ton. Give me one of these 2. I will do the tiebreaker with Lamar ahead just due to percents. He goes anyways. I don't think he's gonna go double RB QB, so this guy I was gonna say, if he skips on Allen, he's basically ours. We're gonna do something like this. Yeah. I don't understand how you can just, like, not click Jefferson. Let's go Hampton here, 30. I couldn't be underweight Jefferson. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Not at pick 6, not at pick 5, not even pick 4. Jefferson, AJ Brown, Hampton were off to the races, potentially grabbing Jalen Hurts at ADP at 43. Then we can come here and just go put this to AJ Brown, set this to QB. See, we're actually very low on our correlation for this is a QB stack here. Very low, 23% with AJ Brown. I don't have a ton of AJ Brown teams. Would like to see that be higher. How about with Devonta Smith? How many? Okay, so we have some double stacks, which is cool. Seems about right, about 15%. Grabbing both of them. Hurts goes on the right side of the board. And maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we can't get that exposure up. Oh my god, absolutely, absolutely. People, again, are kinda week 1 pilled, even the sharpest people. A lot of people are letting Jefferson fall to 6. I'm just over here like a hungry hippo, man. Like that last one with RBs. I'll go JD here too, to be honest. We'll go JD here. If he slips, he's just not going to. Come on, try to reverse jinx it. He's not gonna fall. Not gonna fall. Not gonna fall. No, it's impossible. Do you wanna start your team 1-1-1-1? Do you? Do you? Let's go. One time for the boys. We get the Washington week 16 Daniels, AJ Brown, Philly. Sick, sick. Eh, yeah, we'll trade places. We basically trade places with Hurts and Daniels. Swap those 2 up. Garrett Wilson falls to 44. That's pretty sick for BBM. 11 PM Eastern on a weekend night. It's when the rooms get uglier and uglier. Keep drinking, boys. Keep drinking. We're hydrating over here. I guess we're just fully hydrating today. Tomorrow, maybe we'll make it a beer stream. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a little beers and best ball. Can try to guess too. If you notice, I've had a lot less guests this year. It's mainly just trying to keep as much as possible this season. Last year I was very lucky, but just to hit on a contest that I didn't have to split with anyone was lucky. Had a lot of content that we're splitting with just people coming on, and you're just giving them free EP. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're hitting the spot right now. Hitting the spot. We're hitting the spot. Waddle goes. Can we tiebreakers here? Okay, really low with all those players. Daniels. We have 0 Daniels and Flowers. That's the way we're gonna go. We're gonna bring in Flowers here with Daniels. We'll see if Debo falls. I doubt it. It's gonna be close though. It's gonna be pretty close to ADP. Up in 11 picks. If one of these are there, we'll be this is basically what it looks like. Obviously, if like a Mecca's there, like, but he's probably not going to be. If Rome's there, but let's see. We're hoping for one of those. Last time we queued people, everyone in the queue went, and it was like 4 players, and there was 5 picks to go. So queuing players is definitely bad luck. Definitely a little superstitious right there for streamers. I'm gonna mute the mic. I gotta blow my nose. Got the daycare variant of the week from the kiddo. Wow, now I can breathe. It's amazing. That's what air is. So we started Jefferson, AJ Brown, Hampton, Daniels, Flowers. Those RBs are flying. We're hoping Tony Pollard or Debo comes back. Still have Roma Dunes on the board. Okay, we'll get one of the 3, right? We'll get one of the 3. There goes Rome. Let's bring in the toilet paper here. Let's bring in TP. Let's bring in TP. Let's start this poll. Olave goes, Debo goes right after. This is the 1050 looking nice. Looking nice. 0 RB build. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. Let's see. The sprint is 52.7% full. Is Underdog gonna? I know they've put out some promotions for it before. This is a contest that pays 150K to first. It's like that's good. I mean, it's not 2 mil. Your chances of making the finals are 1 in 8.3 years in BBM though. Your chances of making the finals in the sprint 2 out of 12. The 9,300 team final. I love that setup. Really nice setup for the sprint. But shit, I don't know. I don't know why people don't like that contest. I even myself, I only have 20. I guess for me, it was just really hard to fill. That was enough to deter me from drafting 4. I can't tell you the amount I jumped in and the room wouldn't fill. Yeah, this is probably just on here all day long. This is just like a very specified Demon spot. Pick 78. If Judy was there, we're probably going Judy, but this guy just is scooping all the receivers out. We're gonna be in a different situation this draft. Last draft we were scuffling for RBs. Now we're gonna be doing that same thing, but for wide receivers, and I'd actually much prefer doing that for wide receivers than RBs. Yeah, Steve says I don't get why more people aren't in it. I think it's better ROI for sure. It's better ROI. BBM's one of the worst ROI contests you could possibly draft. It's just like it's it's a gamble. That's honestly it's the gamble contest. But I think if you're playing best ball, like everyone has a little gamble in them. We're talking about deep field tournaments that 20 years to realize your edge with how big these contests are. Warren goes at 84. Paul says needs 2 for a sprint. You want to jump in there, Paul? I already went 1,000 over of what I was going to total, like spend total. I just put it in Discord. Uh, I track just in case for losses. Luckily, we've only been net negative 1 out of 4 years, which is it's so lucky. It's so lucky. The cash game year was not luck. That I had 0% chance of losing money. First year on Underdog, we did all cash games. 420 something cash games, 45% ROI. It was testing the thesis. And then the next year, we did a lot of cash games and then a lot of tournaments too. Interesting spot here. And I kind of like going Charbonnet. Kind of like going Charbonnet here. He's not going to be there. Just not going to be there on the way back around. and we're pretty happy, honestly, with, like, this range of receivers. Of Cedric Tillman, like, give me 3 of these guys, and we have Jane Daniels, Hampton, Pollard, Steve Montgomery, Charbonnet, Jefferson, AJ Brown, Flowers. 3 of these guys, Ertz. Let's add on, maybe like JJ McCarthy with Detroit back. Could we go Herbert with plenty of options. We have Hampton, but we could go, we have him queued up, Keenan Allen, a late Trey Harris, something like that works as well. Something like that works as well. I don't even know where I put it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're gonna end up with 799 teams this whole draft season from January, and just over 11 Gs. Just over. This dude goes, "You savage." Let's go Ingram here. Let's just push it. Push it to the limit. Here we go. Back's against the wall. Back is against the wall. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Purdy goes. I'm saying if we go Colson Loveland here, potential to get Luther Burden at 115. We'll see if he comes back. If Luther Burden comes back, potentially this could be Caleb. You need him to fall around. It's not impossible, especially when you're double stacking. If this was Loveland and Luther Burden, if you're gonna plan on it, it's worth looking ahead, see the Rome team, see the DJ Moore team. But yeah, all organized, and it helps on Best Ball Overlay. And this is even a plug. But just inserting my contest. So this is like post NFL draft, that big with all those drafts that BBM ADP CSV are included in. And then I grab my big board one, which includes, another 350. Very easy to get that total and just tally up the side quest contest, which for me is a lot less, like 15 marathons, 10 weekly winners, 20 sprints. Very easy to tally that up. All right, so one of worked. I feel better about that. Better. That's almost why I made the split. Really can't do a QB here, anyways. And is this just gonna be a Kirk pick? I think it's just gonna be a Kirk pick. Go Kirk pick 115. Admittedly, I need more. He's not someone that I want to be like at 2, 3, 4% on at this price. I also don't think I'd want to be at like 12, 15, 20. Just doesn't overly excite me. Felix in the house. What's up, baby? Saw you just max DK Millie, right? Well, all 150 done. There goes Mims. We need our wide receiver 5 here. And maybe, just maybe, JJ McCarthy falls. Oh, shit. Goes, bro. He goes right now to the Addison team. Yeah, Addison Hawk. Double Denver. Team's super stacked. You probably don't need a lot at QB. Just a lot at QB. and it might be good for advancing. Might not be. That's pretty heavy. But when it comes down to a single slate, week 17, you and 500 other teams, you have 2 dead roster spots that are in the top 130 picks. It's a tough sell. For me, it's a tough sell. Keenan Allen does fit this team pretty well as a wide receiver 5, just to get us some points. Fits this team pretty well. Not gonna lie. Maybe we go like last round pick Jalen Lane. We can bring in Ertz, stop there, 2 tight ends. Gonna be double by week 12. That's fine. Hampton, Pollard, Montgomery, and Charbonnet is pretty fun 4 RBs. Pick 139. Pick 139. Braylon Allen's just not he's not gonna be there, but we're gonna keep him. Austin Eckler is a correlated piece. Daniels is fine. I wouldn't mind Jake Ferguson as the week 17 back too. Give us one of these 3. Could always bump up Ollie Gordon too. I think Ollie Gordon should probably be right next to Braylon Allen, right behind him, but oh baby, we're getting one of them. We're getting one of them. Was this an auto pick by this guy? That was instant. Gonna have to keep an eye on this. Yeah, take B-Rob. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Interesting spot. I do want Ollie Gordon. I think we can stop here at RB too. I think we can stop here. Just Ollie Gordon's less likely to come back than either one of these players. Maybe Stroud on the way back around if he's there is a little tempting. What's the Powerball at? I haven't bought a Powerball ticket in years. Years. I used to go for my grandfather. Like, that's when a few years back he passed. But I'd go pick his up. I'm like, all right, $2? Like, once you're there buying it, you're like, yeah. How much is my pocket? A billion? It's at a billy? I think it's I think it's funny, like Powerball money, right? You just instantly look up, like, right after they take the taxes, however much they take, nearly 50% plus. I would just look up, like, what celebrities am I richer than? Like, one day work, hard day, had to go to the gas station and shit, get out of the house. Who am I richer than? Uh, oh, shit. We got lucky here. Like, this is actually crazy that all 3 of these are still on the board for us. There goes Ferg. Who do we like out of this crew? I like the Stroud option, I'm not gonna lie. The Stroud here at pick 150 is good. I think I have to go with Stroud here at 150. We'll pair Stroud with Daniels. We also have the week 17 double bring back with the Chargers. We have Kirk as the stack. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? They're giving it to us. They're giving it to us. Not even making this one. Our Herzig score just went up another $100. Did you hear that? You hear this? Cha-ching. But that's crazy. $1 billion for Powerball. I don't know. I probably still won't buy a ticket. Like, when it gets to like, it doesn't even matter, really. I don't buy it when it's 100,000,000, 200,000,000, that's the same thing. For me, that's the same thing. Coker goes. Coker goes before Leggett. People are just, like, trying to catch up so they can show their exposure to their friends. That's good. We'll just catch up on our Leggett exposure then. I want one of Leggett or Dante Thornton here. We're gonna skip out, I think, on the correlated Ertz. We skip out on the correlated Ertz. Please no. Please no. Don't 2 for 2 me. Gee. But do we like are we discounting Thornton at all after the I'm going Ertz. We don't have a single stack yet with Washington. Do we discount Thornton a little bit after the Amari Cooper comes in? I mean, Thornton's pretty locked into the X right now, but them bringing Amari Cooper back, I just hope he retires. I'm so I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys got bagged. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. 100,000,000 is chump change. Felix can spend 100,000,000 in 6 days. Make that money go poof. Make that money go poof. Here's a couple good values. Algier. Where are you on Najee Felix? Especially Underdog's a little different, right? He's going around 160. This is the cheapest he's been. This is a 1,751, and it actually looks pretty well balanced. Where are you on Najee Felix? For me, it's like getting to that point. It's like, they're talking like he's gonna play football this year. I don't care if he misses the first 2 games. If I'm getting someone at pick 160 and he's the number 1, he's gotta be he's a top 2 handcuff. He's a top 2 handcuff. In that offense, if Hampton goes down, like, at pick 160, he's right there with Algier. Like, they're both really good handcuff RBs. Both proven that they can handle volume. And you get the advantage that other people are drafting them around pick 100. So, one of those nice little flip-flop plays that you can do in August. Especially, like, I have, like, no Najee. I'm at 3.9%. I've just been buying recently. Yeah, my average on Najee is 151. That's pretty sick. Okay. We we smashed this year. Oh! Okay, we get the discount on Thornton. Do we wanna take it still? Get him 20 picks cheaper. Let's bring him in. I think Amari Cooper's dust. Week 16 bring back against Houston. Go Vegas. Home game. Pick 174. We get him at his old price. We'll take it. Whoa. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you showing up. Just drafted my home league. Who would you flex week 1 full point PPR, Marion or Ridley? Give me O'Marion. O'Marion. That's it's a little tricky, like, haven't seen the rookie play yet. I would say the safer play might be it might be Ridley. But, who are the Titans playing week 1? It's gonna matter, right? Like, if Najee's not playing, you're starting Hampton, you're not even thinking about it, right? If somehow, like, Najee's good to go, I would probably still start Hampton there. Probably still start Hampton there. So I had 50% plus, I pulled the plug, and I don't draft him. I have what I have. Yeah, I feel that. When you're that ahead on him, you're gonna feel that way, but when I was at, like, 1.1% when I started drafting him, I'm like, now I kinda feel But I hear you, you don't wanna add to those bags because 'cause they're already so heavy. Like, I have players that I've had to do that too as well. Yeah, Najee doesn't play, man, like, you're cooking. You're cooking. Yep, we're drafting our redraft league, $300 entry. It's a 10 team that I run. The boys do like 12, so it's annoying, but it's what it is. Wow, and they're gonna give us Troy Franklin here. Stop. You're too generous. You're too generous. You're too generous. Get this little double in Denver going on. Jefferson, AJ Brown, Flowers. We took a long break at receiver after this. Keenan Allen, Thornton, Troy Franklin. We're gonna go another receiver. We're gonna actually end up with a luxury pick. Could be tight end. It doesn't have to be. But let's start queuing some names, not named Dalton Schultz. Almost every name but that. Jalen Lane, I think's interesting. How many picks do we have? We have 2 picks. Where do we wanna spend it? We don't need another RB. We need another receiver. We probably we probably get more points from a 3rd tight end than we do an RB here in this spot, if we're thinking about it logically. We have 2 RBs out on bye week 12. We have 2 out on 8, though. So we have 2 weeks where we only have 3 RBs that start to use. A little more of a reason that you can make the argument that RB's pretty similar to tight end for need. Mm, I don't know what I want here, though. TB in the house, what's up, dog? My dude. There goes Marks. Interesting. We're just gonna be so ahead in points. That's not gonna matter. Let's go Lane here. Last pick Lane. We're probably just gonna end up with the tight end. Like, can Kendra Miller even make it to week 8? Like, is that even a possibility? Chilling, chilling. I got the kids out of the house right now. But he had to get me sick before he left. It's like a rule. Jahan Dotson. Oh my god, no. Yeah, it's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough. The Judkins thing, like, it's that shit that you just don't see coming. Sucks. This guy's got a 4.4 what? 4.4572. Both Indy QBs, Staffy and Bryce Young. Corum is RB5, double Washington RBs. Do I even have to scroll further? Yeah, we wanna see it. Okay. Receivers okay. Tight end. What happened here? What happened there? Don't go 4th tight end, bro. Take Sanders. Let's go. That one felt good. That one felt nicey. Lie. Ingram, Ertz, Sanders, Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Flowers, Kirk, Keenan Allen, Donta Thornton, Troy Franklin, Jalen Lane, Anthony Pollard, Montgomery, Charbonnet, Ollie Gordon, Danielson, Stroud. I think we did. I think we did. Pretty well balanced team. It was my first Jefferson, A.J. Brown team. It's one of my first teams with Daniels and AJ Brown, I no, it's Daniels and Zay Flowers. I had 0 Daniels, Zay Flowers. Just finding some weird things with these last 20 BBMs I have left and just trying to be very, very intentional with every pick that we have left for BBM. But that is going to do it. Neil just jumping in on the exit. I appreciate you guys jumping in here tonight, drafting a few teams. We'll be back tomorrow night, ripping some more BBMs. We have like 16, 17 left. So we're getting closer and closer to the end of the season, and you might catch me in a room tonight. So catch you guys in the Discord. Hope you guys have a great your Friday night. If you did enjoy the content, hit the like on the way out, hit the subscribe button. Love you all. Pounder.